Hey there, Nico fam. I just finished having brunch at Palo. I am falling in love with this restaurant. I like comfort and I like incredible service and incredible food when I'm going to a place that is upscale for me, and I feel like you get that at Palo. This is my first time doing the brunch, my third cruise with Disney Wish, on the Disney Wish, my third cruise, my first time doing the brunch. I've done the dinner every time and I've loved it every time. Really, from the ambiance to the hostess who seats you to the food and the service, I really enjoy Palo. So you're about to enjoy with me my experience and review of Palo Brunch. Palo Steakhouse is located at the aft of Disney Wish on deck 12, just behind the Rose Lounge. So you'll access Palo Steakhouse through going through the Rose Lounge. You want to make sure to take the aft elevators. I've gotten lost a few times trying to find the steakhouse because you can only access it from one set of elevators. The ambiance is lovely. This is my first time getting to come during the daytime. Big windows where you can get a sweeping panoramic view of the ocean. We were sailing nice and easy on the sea day back into Port Canaveral, so it's been a pretty smooth ride, and I just enjoyed sitting in the lounge and soaking in the vibe and the views. The rose motif is present all throughout the restaurant and the ceiling, and it's not actually a valance, but I'm going to call it like the header over the windows. Once you checked in, you would sit in the lounge area before going into your dining at Palo or Enchanté, which is... Oh, yeah.
Do we tell you if we're here? I don't know where he's So how was yesterday, Castle?
Oh, it was amazing. Yeah.
The weather was nice.
It really was. It only rained a little bit, but it was just enough overcast where everything was very enjoyable. My favorite thing about dining at Palo, above the food, if you can believe it, is the exquisite service. This hostess is so wonderful. And if you haven't noticed the beautiful ambiance, we're switching from the Beauty and the Beast rose themed room to the Cogsworth room. Now watch, she's pulling out my table for me to be seated, chatting with me the whole time about my Castaway Cay experience. They just make you really feel welcome, and she's putting the napkin in my lap. I know it's like kind of weird, the angle and everything, and they just make you feel welcome and at home, like you're just about to have the most wonderful dining experience of your life. Okay, new experience. There we go. All right, now on to the dining experience. Taking a look at the menu, this is a prefix menu, $55 per person, and of course you pay extra for drinks. I did have like one non-alcoholic peach Bellini drink that was included. If I got more, it would be like, I think it was an additional $6. But we're starting off, we have the antipasti, you have the entree, waffles and pancakes. They have a kind of charcuterie board menu, meats and cheeses. They had a flatbread menu and dessert. You get a lot of food, a lot of options with this menu. I really recommend relying on the waiter to give you good recommendations based off of your food preferences. My waitress was great at that. Granted, she's the one I've had 3 of the 4 times I've gone, but the 2 waiters I've had at Palo have been fantastic. Also, I want to note that the waiters are always moving. It is action-packed compared to dinner. It's a little bit louder, more people coming through. Maybe it was the time of day that I went. With dinner, I typically go at like 5:30, 5:45. So there are fewer people in there, but it's not the quiet, hushed tones of dinner. It's more lively. So just be prepared for that. So now I want to share about the food. Let's go look at the food and see what I'm eating and what I think about it.
Friends.
Hey.
You moved one table.
Right.
How are you?
I'm doing
How was the
good.
cruise?
It's been amazing.
Amazing.
Yes,
Relaxing.
very much so.
You know the business, right?
This is my first time doing the brunch.
Oh yeah, you did dinner.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Have you seen it, the menu before?
This is just, well, I looked at it on the app.
Okay. So, really easy. Different from the dinner time.
Okay.
Brunch is all you can eat.
Okay.
So in the end, you're gonna pay $50 no matter what you order.
Okay.
Okay. Be careful because all the portions, as seen on dinner,
Yeah.
are big portions.
Yes.
Okay. So you have the breakfast selection on the top. Okay. So with the eggs, the waffles, and the pancakes.
Okay.
Then you have soups and flatbreads and main courses. Okay. So you do your plan. Okay. If you want to go straight for main courses because it's 12 o'clock, you go. If not, it's absolutely up to you.
Okay.
But please save a little tiny room for dessert.
Okay.
Again.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a question. So this is or right there? Is it like all of that or all of that?
Yes.
Okay.
If it's something that you don't like, just let me know and I can do it without or change it for something else. That's not a problem.
Do I go ahead and order now or just wait?
I'm gonna do your drinks.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring you that one.
Okay.
With the breads, with the almond croissants. Okay, and then you can manage and see it. Right?
Okay.
On the meat,
Okay.
you have some copper, salami, prosciutto, and a bresaola.
Okay.
Bresaola is beef, other three are the pork I was talking about.
Got it.
On the cheeses, the triangles are our truffle cheese, cacciotta al tartufo. In the middle, Parmesan Reggiano, olives with some olive oil and garlic, and a really, really hot cherry pepper. So please be careful with
Okay.
that one, okay? Over here, just the shrimp for last.
Okay.
Over here, my favorite pastry, almond croissant.
Okay.
This one is incredible, okay? And over here, different from the dinner time, you have Parmesan sticks, you have the lavouche with the seasoned seeds, you have a baguette just with some onions inside.
Okay.
These two rolls on the top, they are made with ricotta cheese, spinach, and some dried tomatoes. And up front, the best bread ever, focaccia gorgonzola with caramelized onion.
Awesome.
All right?
Okay.
So, enjoy, and then you give me, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
She was right. This is the best bread ever. Amazing. If you couldn't tell, I really like the antipasti, and I was appreciative of the explanation because I don't really eat cold cured meats and cheeses. I've not done a charcuterie board before, but these were really tasty. Everything was flavorful. Everything had a really great taste to it. And yeah, I liked it. You do have to be careful, like she said, with how much you eat because it is all you can eat. You could easily get stuffed very quickly, but they don't rush you at all. They don't rush you at all. At least I didn't feel rushed. If you've done this experience and you felt rushed, let us know. The one thing that I did not like was the shrimp, the dill shrimp. There was no flavor to it. And I would have appreciated like some cocktail. I'm thinking like if you're gonna put something on shrimp, put something on it because of flavor. And I love shrimp. I love eating shrimp with cocktail sauce, just like cold shrimp. But for some reason, this shrimp did not do it for me. I think I really would have liked a sauce to go with it. But other than that, a plus on the antipasti. I cut into the pancake before I recorded it, but these are good. Buttermilk pancakes. Nice light coffee. A little bit of syrup goes a long way. This cream makes it. Okay, so my waitress agreed that the Parmesan crusted chicken breast is amazing, so we're gonna try that. She also said that the lasagna is amazing and the wild mushroom ravioli. I told her that I was looking at the red snapper and she said it's good. It's a big fish, but she's tried everything. She always gives fantastic recommendations, so I trust her. They're good for me. And she like really, each time I've come, she's listened to what I've said my preferences are and whatnot. So, yeah, it's going great. It's going great. Haven't overdone it, so I can taste all the things I want to try.
Heads up, the chicken is incredible, but the best part is the risotto.
Okay.
Are we having any Parmesan on top? Or do you think that cheese is good?
I think that's gonna be good.
Any fresh pepper?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here we go. She added some fresh pepper for me, so we're gonna give it a go. That sauce is amazing. She said the risotto was the best part. It's creamy and decadent and very Parmesan-y. Full bite of everything. It's the whole package that makes it amazing. Not just the chicken, just all of the tomato is my favorite part. It's not just the chicken or just the risotto or just the tomato sauce. It's all three together. That's what makes it amazing. It does live up to the hype. Here is the dessert menu. I'm getting the limoncello torte. Here are all of your options. That looks nice. All right, this is my last item. The plate is called the limoncello tort. Dessert was my least favorite part of the meal. There just was not enough lemon in my limoncello tort. I am a lover of lemony things, lemony desserts especially, but this didn't do it for me. Overall, the meal was fantastic. We're going to go ahead and move into the recap. I will say I preferred Palo dinner over brunch for the overall vibe and theming and food, but there are so many more interesting things to try on this menu. I'm looking forward to going back this year. All finished. Excellent brunch at Palo. I sure hope that you have enjoyed this Palo Brunch review as much as I enjoyed recording it for you and editing it for you. Again, as I'm going back through, looking at the footage, seeing what I ate and how I enjoyed it, remembering how I felt when I was there, this is such a great Disney dining experience. It's one of the best throughout Disney quote-unquote property. I've been to several table service restaurants. This is my 4th time at Palo. I've eaten several times on the Disney Wish, and I'll be trying the Disney Destiny this year. And I gotta say that of all of my Disney dining experiences, this is one of the best. And quite frankly, of all of my cruise dining experiences, Palo in general is my 2nd favorite of all, and it's my 3rd favorite of all the cruise dining that I've done. I will be talking more about my favorite cruise dining experience when I get to my series on Celebrity Excel coming up in the next couple months. But all that to say, yes, give Palo Brunch a try. Just know that it's going to be a bit more energetic, a little bit louder, because it's a midday dining experience than it will be for dinner. The menu options are tasty and nice. They're not quite as elevated as dinner, but you still get a really nice experience. And there are several interesting things to try, and they have a fun take, an interesting take on brunch menu items. So this is it for today's video. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please subscribe to the channel and join the Nico's Travel Co family if you are enjoying this cruise and Disney content. If you've enjoyed this video, please like it, because that really does guide me in knowing what kind of content to bring your way in the upcoming videos. And remember, a life well lived is a life well traveled. So travel well, my dear, and we'll catch up in next week's video. Bye.